to our left. And we also have a special guest, two special guests tonight we'll be doing interviews with. The first one is going to be Milton Mo Watt of Goshen High School tennis team. It won the tennis sectionals last night 3-2 over Fairfield. Huge victory, and we'll be able to talk to Mo. But first, let's take a short break, and we'll come back with that interview. You're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV, Red Hawk Network.
Go inside. You get it out. You don't get to what you're taking to their lawn, do you? Oh, it's just a kid. Yeah, you can't do this in words. Alexa, play the news. Who? Who's the news? Probably not. I'll buy you another.
I'm John Quinones. Vanessa Villan, a 20-year-old soldier, vanished.
Alexa,
Due
turn volume down one.
on base is excellence. For friendly, United Cancer.
How could you go on your base? That's so ridiculous.
The search goes on for months. And a dark story starts to unfold.
She told her family that she was being sent for class and wasn't reporting it out of fear of retribution and retaliation.
But investigators finally uncovered this horrifying.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. What do you want?
From men
I know.
in the U.S. military. Listen in Van.
Norman Field for tonight's NLC match.
Welcome back to Goshen.
Listen now, wherever you get.
Joined in the broadcast booth with Mo Watt. Mo, welcome tonight. Thanks for coming up for the interview. No problem. Okay. All right, we got a lot to talk about. First, let's go back just a little bit. You guys played Fairfield in the regular season. Why don't you walk us through what exactly happened during the regular season against Fairfield in tennis?
We lost 2-3. One singles and one doubles both won, but everyone else lost, and we just didn't have our game that day.
Okay, great. So now fast forward, you get a chance to play Fairfield again. This is last night, okay, in the sectional championship. Where was the match at?
Northwood.
At Northwood. You're seeing Fairfield in the finals. Who did you have to beat to get to the finals?
Northwood.
Northwood. Okay. So you beat Northwood in the semifinals. You get a chance to avenge the loss against Fairfield in the finals. Why don't you walk us through exactly how that played out? Because I heard kind of the start of that match did not go as planned.
Yeah, they were also the team that took us out last year, so there's that building up to it. So everyone was going in knowing that we wanted to win. The first 2 courts off, which were 1 doubles and 3 singles, both lost. Meaning, if anyone else lost, we were out of it.
And just to kind of spell this out for everybody, previously you lost, you won 1 singles in the regular season match. Sorry,
Yeah.
I hope I get this right. So you're playing 2 singles.
Yeah.
You had lost previously. 1 singles had lost previously. In the
No, they
regular-
won.
They won. So things aren't looking great. You're down 0-2 with 3 matches to go. Why don't you tell everybody kind of what happened and how it played out?
Well, for 1 singles, Logan, he started off strong, but then the guy came back, and then it went to the 3rd set, and there was a few match points against Logan. I think he won 3, and if he lost any of those, it would have been game over, but he somehow won those, and yeah.
And so it still left you at 2 singles on the court.
Yeah.
And then 2 doubles?
Yeah.
Yep, 2 doubles. So both of those matches are going on. It is now 2-1. How do those 2 matches play out?
I'll talk about 2. They were going into it really wanting to win. Holden was telling me after the match that he loses to Fairfield so much in baseball, and he really wanted to win this time. And so I think with that, and I gave him a little advice, and so I think with that it really pushed them through, and they were the last court off, and it was crazy just to see that.
So your match is 2 singles, and you were looking to avenge a loss and during the regular season. How did your match play out?
It went well. I started off getting up 5-2, and then lost 4 in a row.
Okay.
And then it went to a tiebreaker, and I eventually won that. And then I got up 5-2 again in the second one, and knew I was not going to do that again, so I just finished it before bad stuff happened.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that pretty much does it. The last match on the court was, like you said, 2 doubles. Why don't you tell people who have never been to a tennis match what that scene looked like?
I was just getting off the court, and I was talking to my dad and looked over and saw, I think it was Logan, hit the final shot, and it was just a winner, and you could just see the team light up with just emotions.
And so I did see a video where everybody kind of ran out there celebrating a sectional championship for the Goshen Redhawk tennis team. And so now what? You have a huge win against Fairfield. You avenge that loss. Now you get a chance to go to the regionals and face obviously some good tennis programs. Why don't you talk us through who you're playing there in the regionals?
We don't know yet. They're playing tonight. It's either Warsaw or Wawasee.
Okay.
So.
And both teams you battled during the regular season.
Warsaw was closer though, with score 2-3 or 3-2, and then Wawasee was a 5-0. So
okay, awesome. So that's Mo Watt and his extracurricular activities. A huge win by the Goshen tennis team to take the sectional championship. They'll be able to compete in the regionals against either Wawasee or Concord. Warsaw, sorry. And then on the other side of the bracket, you got to win 2 matches. That'll be next Saturday, I'm assuming.
I think so.
Okay, and then on the other side of the bracket is
Concord and Penn.
Concord and Penn. So I think I got it. So if you're interested in watching a little tennis, head out to the regional there where you can see the Redhawks participate. As we wind down here, we're about 3.5 minutes from kickoff here, but I do want to get to your educational experiences because you do have a unique senior year. Why don't you tell everybody what you're doing during the school day?
So in the morning, I'm going to the Career Center and doing motorsport over there. And then I come back and do an independent study, government and calc.
Yep. So the independent study, I know you're working on. You've talked to me a little bit about a a device that you're working on. I don't know. Why don't you update everybody on what that device is, how it relates to engineering and what you're doing, and then we'll talk about your future plans.
Well, I am making a T-shirt cannon for Mr. Pickard, and so he can use it at football and basketball games.
Yeah, and most people would think a T-shirt cannon. There's probably not a lot that goes into that, but you in your project Lead the Way and some of the engineering things that you've done. Tell us what actually goes into making something like that.
It's a lot of just physics and like figuring out how everything needs to put together, and it comes down to the smallest things, even how you wrap the T-shirt to put in there. And yeah, it's been fun to just mess around with it.
Well, we certainly are proud of you and your educational experiences, your during the school day, and then also your extracurricular activities. Well done, Mo. Thank you so much for joining us up here, and best of luck next weekend. Whenever you get a chance to go play in the regional, hey, why not us, right? Why not win a couple more and see how far we can go with this? So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Great job up here. Yeah, good job. And we'll be right back here. We got about 2 minutes before kickoff. We'll get John back in here. We'll talk just a little bit of football, and then we'll go ahead and get started tonight. You're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV Red Hawk Network.
That's a 2020 employment rate. The government says, tax. That's after the break.
I mean, I like the conflict.
City of more than 19,000 you're the largest and most successful program in the U.S. If you make the breakthrough, we truly achieve on site and vertically
Welcome back to Goshen Red Hawk Football on GTV Red Hawk Network, and tonight's game at Foreman Field. I'm John Everingham, joined tonight by John Short. John, let's talk a little bit about the football game. We got a juggernaut in town in the Concord Minutemen. They're ranked number 5 in the state. I believe they're 4 or 5-1. I think 5-1 maybe.
5-1. Their only loss was on the road to a really, really good Mishawaka team by 4. It could have went either way. One of the best teams we're going to face this year, John.
Yeah, there's no question about that, but it's nothing we haven't seen during the regular season. The NLC certainly prepares you for games like this. It is at home, but we do know we got an uphill battle. There's some things we're going to have to do really well. I talked to Coach Hecklinski today, and he seems like he was positive about this week's practice and some things that they were just getting better at, some of the things that that's become a staple in what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like keys to the game and what they were working on, they don't change for our Red Hawks just because we play a really good Concord team. We still have to limit those negative plays. We still have to get off to a good start, right? It's those things. We want Carter Diaz to connect with Spencer and Rapp and those guys as much as we can. So we want to do the same things. It's just Concord is going to try to make it much tougher than it was last week.
Certainly after coming off a big win last week against Wawasee, winning the Warhawk Trophy, Coach thinks that maybe we can have a little confidence. You know, we had just an awful start against versus Mishawaka, snapped the ball over our head, had some turnovers, and then things got a little bit out of hand. So we have experience, you know, against good football teams. So we shouldn't be shocked at all having a good football team come here to our field. Concord's going to play multiple defenses, but Coach did mention potentially, you know, they kind of play to the level of their competition. Are they going to be up for tonight's game, maybe like they would against, say, a Mishawaka or Warsaw? I think that's going to be a question tonight
that will get answered right now. John, looks like we're going to be kicking off. Is that a return team? But yeah, I'm excited. It's a great night. It's another great atmosphere here.
Yep.
In Goshen, and yeah, we just need a really good start. to keep the momentum going. But John, we're coming off a win. We're coming off an NLC win, the first time in a couple years. 2-4. Let's go Redhawks. Let's use that momentum.
We got a couple guys that we need to watch out for. I look down there. The guy that's going to receive that football is Reese Brevard, multi-sport athlete for Concord Minutemen. He plays at least basketball and football. He may even play in the spring there. We also have Bo Brunner, who's the quarterback for the Concord Minutemen. Probably a couple names we're going to call quite a bit tonight.
Yep, they're both very good, but here we go with the kickoff, John.
Kickoff is going to be there by Macias Lopez. He's going to go into the end zone. It'll be Concord football here on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, 20-yard line. And it's going to be the Red Hawk defense that's going to take the field first. I think coming out, I agree with you. We kind of got to Coach Hecklinski talked about maybe picking your poison. They got a great quarterback. They got a great running back. We're going to have to stop something.
We're going to have to stop something. Our defense, though, last week, John, played so well against the Warriors. We looked at some different packages than what we'd seen before. They were even up for Player of the Week in the South Bend Tribune. The Goshen defense was.
That's awesome.
Let's see if they can keep it going here. It's like runners in the shotgun.
It's Brunner and Brevard, two names we'll probably call quite a bit tonight. Boy, I don't know if I'm going to look through this fence all night. I'm going to stand up. It's going to be a keeper there by Brunner. Brunner side steps there. He's going to have a little bit of running room there off to the side there, and he's going to pick up about 20 yards. But there is a flag on the play, John.
Yeah, hopefully it's coming back. But we had him, right? He did a fake to Brevard, took it around the end. Looked like Michael Amoni was there. Just got juked just slightly, but I like what I saw. We just got to make some tackles. Here we go. But it looks like it's coming back, John. Let's go.
Holding on the Concord Minutemen. That's Brunner. Brunner is 6'3", 195 pounds, but you can see just by that play, he's got a little mobility as well.
Multiple-year starter, great athlete, has very good in terms of IQ. And just do a good job leading this team. Brevard then is his complement in the backfield. Ball State recruit, I think.
Yep.
So let's keep him contained.
It's going to be Brunner taking the snap. He's going to look out to the slot there. It's going to be complete there. That's going to be about a 9-yard gain. Maybe a first down. Going to be really close. Probably is a first down there. Ball complete to Eli Castaneda.
Yeah, but that was Carter out there. Carter's a little banged up. But still playing both ways, John.
Come on, people.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get him off the field. We talked about that before the game here, before we went on live. But what a tough kid he is.
Here we go with the run around the end. It looks like number 28 for Concord. Sorry, John.
That's fine.
It's going to be T.J. Jones, sophomore.
T.J. Jones for about 12 yards.
Joe
I think it's going to be maybe tonight a bend but don't break type defense.
I think it's going to be have to. What's unique about Concord's offense is the teams that we've played thus far through the season very clearly either very run-heavy teams like Fairfield and Mishawaka, or they're spread-out teams. Concord does both. They run it very well with Brevard, but they also, now they have five wide receiver set.
And it's going to be a draw right up the middle. Nothing there in terms of defenders. It's going to be a gain of about 15 there. And I'll tell you what, one thing to really keep an eye on here is the matchup between Elliott and Brevard. I think he's kind of shadowing Brevard here. And you can see Brunner just read Elliott is a middle linebacker coming this way, and it was a run right up the middle.
Yeah, when Spencer came on, they put Brevard in motion, out and lined up in the slot. Spencer went with him, which freed up the entire middle of the field. I don't know if it was a true run play or not, but Brunner just saw a wide open hole and said, I'm going.
In motion there. It's going to be number 28. It's going to be a false start on the Concord Minutemen.
I like that. Let's go. Negative play.
Can we talk about our helmets?
I love our helmets, do you?
They're awesome. They are. It's kind of got that Alabama feel. I know there's some stickers that they put on there.
Yep.
I think anytime you recognize athletes, I like that idea.
Love it. They got their numbers on one side, and they got a Red Hawk emblem on the other. And then, of course, the more stickers, it feels like you're having a little bit of success. It's fun.
It's going to be 1st and 15, 9:30 left in the first quarter. And it's going to be Yeah, first down here. 9:30 left. I think we got the sound dialed in here. It's going to be Brunner. Look at a little shovel pass to Brevard. He skips around. He's going to gain about 5 or 6. Good job containing him there.
Yep, good job up front by our D-line. It looks like we're going with 5 down D linemen.
Those are the types of passes I could complete, right?
I think so. A little just, I mean, you probably wouldn't maybe look as good doing it, but I bet you could get it done.
The data and not make
Yep, our down linemen, it looks like we have Cooper and Beckham Rivera. Looks like that's
When we come back, there's
Runner is going to look back to pass. He's going to quickly out to the side wing there, and it's going to be caught there by 18. He's got a little running room, and makes a few people miss there, but it's going to be down at about the 12-yard line. That is going to be number 18, Tavion Beach.
Yeah, and talking to our coaches before the game, the key for our defense was we have to make tackles. And so far on this drive, we've had guys in position, but we haven't necessarily been, I would say, doing a great job of bringing them to the ground.
8:16 left here in the first quarter, and Concord is driving. They're on the 14-yard line. Bard's going to be in motion here. And it's going to be another draw right up the middle. It's going to be Brenner looking to score a touchdown. He's going to get in for the touchdown. That'll be 6 points for Concord.
It looked pretty methodical for them.
Yeah, nothing crazy special in terms of huge plays, but just big chunks going right down the field.
So that drive took about 4 minutes off the clock, John. They went about 75 yards, a mix of run and pass, but really kind of did what they wanted to there.
Very methodical going down. That's head coach Craig Kohler, 77-36, his 11th year at Concord.
He's got it going there.
He does have it going. 77 wins, that's a lot. The PAT point after a touchdown is going to be good.
I appreciate the spelling out the acronym.
Hey,
yeah,
I do my best. Did you see how far that went?
It's still going.
Yeah, the guy retrieving the football is like 40 yards behind the goalpost, so easily good. That'll put Concord on top, and we'll take a quick break here. You're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV, Red Hawk Network.
I am pleased to welcome Dr. Ian Roberts to Des Moines and Des Moines Public Schools. Dr. Roberts.
The story is about a man named Ian Roberts, who up until a few days ago was the superintendent of schools.
The court wanted exam or the sleep or
That changes his trajectory success. The Des Moines School Board hired him in 2023.
it don't that video for tanto todo the job.
He claimed he was raised in Brooklyn, got his doctorate at a college in Baltimore in 2007, and had attended several other schools. I'm looking forward to becoming an integral part of this community, and I'm looking forward to the Iowa State Fair. Thank you. All seemed to be working out for Dr. Ian Roberts until last week.
We begin with breaking news in Des Moines tonight, where immigration enforcement has arrested the man serving as Des Moines Public School superintendent.
Turns out last year, an immigration judge ordered the superintendent to be removed from the country. And when ICE went to his house last week, police say Roberts took off.
Welcome back to Goshen Red Hawk Football on GTV Red Hawk Network. Concord set to kick off 7-0. 7:57 left in the first quarter. That kick is going to go deep into the end zone. The kid does have a little bit of a leg there. Okay, here we go. We got the Red Hawk offense coming onto the field here.
What I would do is encourage people as they would.
And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Looking at the defense for Concord, Coach Eklinski did talk about the depth of Concord, where guys can play just on one side of the ball. It certainly probably helps in practice, too.
Did you see Brevard out? Is that Brevard as well at safety?
Yeah, he plays every down, I think,
Has no record.
is what Coach Eklinski said. There's going to be a little pass in there. He's got a little bit of room. Elliott on the end is going to pick up 10, 12 yards.
Great play. I thought it looked, a great play, positive play, great first play, 12 yards, first down for the Red Hawks. And he was open.
He
He
was.
got around.
There's
Let's
a
go, Spencer.
little bit of running room there for Elliott.
Great first drive, or great first play call.
Continue to get the ball into his hands. I'm sure that Concord is also knowing that, but it's going to be number 51 asked to leave the game.
Surrounding Robert.
Must have some equipment issues there.
Yep, for the Red Hawks, looks like we have the same offensive front five. We got Alexander Herrera, Alexander Medrano, Beckham Rivera at center, Miles Gillette, and Cooper Wyatt across the front.
3 wide receivers to the left, no running backs, 2 wide receivers to the right. And it's going to be Diaz looking to pass. He's going to scramble around. He's going to throw it out of bounds there. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Good choice there by Carter.
Yeah, his first and second read both were covered. We're really well covered. Made the choice. Let's get rid of it. Let's not have those negative plays that we talked about and live to see another down.
2 forms of verification. The driver's license.
It will be 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Pennsylvania. And now talking about.
And we do have back in the rooftop studio, Alistair Eckler. Eichler, sorry, got it. Eichler's back. He's pulling double duty again tonight with the band.
And he's engineering right now.
Come out.
I love that you called it the rooftop studio. It's great up here, John.
It is great. It is. Diaz is going to fake there.
Love this play.
21, and it's going to be Elliott.
It's got to be a horse collar
there. I think he got his jersey for the most part. That's going to be another Red Hawk first down. Here we go, moving the ball.
Great play fake there. The Minutemen bit on that one. Spencer out of the backfield. Great job getting the ball to 21 in space.
That's going to be quickly off to Elliott. He's got a little more running room. He's not afraid to try to run people off.
I love it.
Come on.
He wants to set the tone early. I love it. Really good job blocking out there. Jaden Kine, Colton Rapp, Logan Mishler are 3 wideouts on that side. Good job blocking up front. Let's go. It's another golden hour, John. Look at that sunset.
Yes, it is. Beautiful night out tonight. You could take a bunch more of these. I do need to mention Goshen weather on air. I haven't done that all year. We are lucky enough to have
our own
Goshen weather. You should check it out on social media. We'll get to that maybe a little later. But Diaz is going to be in the backfield there with Clevenger, and he's going to fake the handoff, throw it over to. Help me out.
Mishler
got another.
Great job.
And that's 3 first downs. Goshen Red Hawks moving the football.
We are moving the football, boys.
Spreading the different players.
Let's go. I don't want to get too excited, John, but we're obviously we found some stuff that we saw in film this week, and we're exposing it. Quick passes, getting them outside. I like what's happening so far.
We talked about multiple defenses, but to be honest with you, I don't even know what one looks like. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to help you out at home.
Okay, shotgun. Carter in motion, Wildcat for Spencer.
Wildcat for Spencer. It's going to be a double reverse. It's going to be that's going to be Diaz looking around. He's looking deep. He's got wide open in the middle of the field. He's going to be caught there by there's a flag late. It's going to be caught by Short. In the middle of the field there.
It's going to come back. Legal man downfield.
An eligible man downfield. We've had several of those this year, and that negates the first career catch for your son.
He's had a couple.
He's had a couple?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
First catch at home.
Let's go with that.
First catch.
I just love the razzle-dazzle.
Yep.
Carter scrambling, finding somebody open. Great play. It's pretty consistent each game that we.
I know.
When the play takes that long to develop, it's hard for those linemen not to want to get downfield. Tough call though, negated a big play.
And that's going to be a repeat of first down, and it's going to be 3 receivers to the left. Diaz again is looking. He's going to scramble around. Still, he's got time. He's going to look, and it's going to be incomplete there to Rapp.
Yep. He tried to squeeze it in there. I thought maybe there was a little contact, a little holding on Rapp there by number 80. But they're looking a little bit closer for another man downfield, not the defensive holding, John.
Well, what I can tell you is that we've had some games where we haven't had great protection, and Diaz hasn't had a lot of time to pass. But tonight, quick decisions, and he has had a little time to throw the ball.
Line's holding up. Let's go, boys. But it does bring up 2nd and 15. We got to make some chunk plays here, John.
2nd and 15.
It's going to be Miller in the backfield there. And it's going to be Diaz rolling out to his left, looking over there. It's going to be open. It's going to be caught by Rapp there. Another gain of about 8 yards.
Great play. We had 15 to go. We had a couple plays to do it. They got half. Now it leaves us with, what, third and 8. Love it.
I'll tell you one thing that I actually, for the first time, was watching in the pregame is to try to see how far of a field goal Macias Lopez could kick. I don't know if I got any answers, but I was looking
tried.
for that.
You scouted it.
But
he has a leg on him.
I know he does. I wonder how far we got to get before.
Well, when they were down at Plymouth, they tried a 54-yarder with him.
Okay.
It wasn't successful, but still they had at least enough faith to give that a try. So maybe range is 45, 50. All right.
That's going to be encroachment by the Concord Minutemen.
Good job.
Oh boy.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yep.
Okay,
that's gonna be
good.
on Concord there.
And that takes the 3rd and 8 to 3rd and 5. Great job there. They had 4 or 5 guys jumping there, John.
3rd and 8, 3rd and 5.
I don't know why I said 5-3. I was thinking 5 yards.
Maybe I should lighten up a little bit.
No, I loved it. Call me out. That's 100%.
So,
that's how the brain works sometimes. I was thinking 5-yard penalty. Said it out loud.
it is going to be 3rd and 3. All right, what do we got here?
John.
Stats. We'll make them up.
Suspense.
It's okay.
3 or 4.
Yep. We have gained, I can tell you, we've gained 60 yards.
Yeah.
There's going to be a deep pass over the top. He's got a man that's going to be just out of reach of Rapp there. We have gained 60 yards. I will tell you that I'm guessing about 25 of those would be from Elliott. We have not ran the ball yet.
I think it's 1 to Mishler and the rest to Elliott. So, but anyway, that great defense by the DB over there on Concord, but I like that they had Rapp one-on-one up top, took a shot deep, just overthrew him just a touch, but not a lot of space between Rapp and their DB.
It is going to be 4th down here, 4th down and 3.
Love going for it here.
Yeah.
Great field position to do it. We wouldn't gain much with the punt anyway. Let's go.
And it's going to be Diaz here looking to pass. He's got a little bit of running room. He's going to look to run it, and it looks like he's going to have the first down, John.
Great call. Got him moving out of the pocket. He had a chance to either throw it to the wing. Decided I can get those 3 yards myself.
4:32 left on the clock here. First down. You're starting to sense a little excitement from the Red Hawk fans. We're driving down the field. I think you said how much time they took off the clock in the first quarter. We've had the ball since then. Only 1 possession for Concord.
They've had it for 4 minutes now. Goshen's had it for 4 minutes. So I like what's happening with our offense here.
Their explosive players basically are not on offense when we have the ball. I do know that.
That's right. They can't score.
That's going to be a pistol formation there. Handoff inside. That's a pass, actually. It's going to be pick up about 2 or 3 yards.
Like Jaden Kime there, the senior wideout.
Going to be a gain of probably 1. Brings up 2nd and 9, 3:47 left in the first quarter.
It's been such a great drive. Let's get some positive points out of it. But we need points here, John.
Yeah, again, I kind of just continue to think about we got to be in field goal range, right?
Got to be in field goal range.
We got a good kicker.
We're not settling. Let's go.
That's a good point, too. Okay, 3:22. Clock is running, and it's going to be Diaz with Elliott in motion.
Oh, no.
It hits Elliott, and Diaz is just going to fall on it there.
I felt like I almost, if we didn't recover that, I was going to blame myself for some reason. I don't know, on 2nd down, talking about we need something positive.
Yep, 3rd and 13 now. Probably a good job by Diaz to just fall on that one.
Yep.
But okay, how about a big play here?
Big play, ball's on the 27. Let's get some yardage. 13's going to be tough, but we've had already plays for 12, 13, 14 yards.
It's going to be Diaz in the backfield with Miller, and there's going to be a timeout. Concord.
Didn't like what they saw.
Let's go ahead and take a quick break here. You're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV Red Hawk Network.
Hey, Logan did that swing. Right now, it is done out. It goes to nothing, down to 7, but Golden is wiping the ball.
Welcome back to Red Hawk football here. We got 6 cameras going. We just counted Aiden as I'm looking at his screen. He's teaching me how to do his job just a little bit, which I can't do his job.
We don't
clearly.
want you doing that.
So we have multiple screens going. Aiden Watts is kind of sifting through the different camera angles we got. But here we go, 3rd and 13, 2:37 left in the first quarter. The Red Hawks are on the move. Started at our own 20. And now we've moved the ball 63 yards against a team that's ranked in the top 5.
And they look like they're bringing pressure. We'll see if they back out of it, but and they do pull out of it.
And that's going to be across there. It's going to be tipped, and passing the quarterback is going to be a 15-yard penalty there on Concord. And that was another well-designed play. Just couldn't quite complete the pass, but we're going to get fortunate in terms of roughing
an
the
automatic first down too, John. John, the 2 plays ago, the same player hit Carter. What I thought was a little late. You could see the ref really look at it and think about it, and I think this one was just a combination of that too. So great break for the Red Hawks. Carter took a hit, but let's make the most of it, boys.
Okay.
Austin.
Moving the ball, I think, again, I keep saying this, but that's 72, 71 yards now down the field against the 5th-ranked team in Class 4A. We're moving the ball. That's a really good sign. And it's going to be Diaz there. Snap, quick look out. It's going to be on the reverse. Elliott. Elliott's got a little room. He's going to make somebody pay for coming over there. Brevard. And that's going to be a pickup of about 2 there. I like well-earned yards. How about that matchup there, Elliott and Brevard?
2 great athletes going at it. Great tackle there by Brevard. Got low.
It's going to be quickly. It's going to be Red Hawks looking to get into play. It's going to be quickly out to Elliott. Elliott is going to be tackled there easily. That's going to be number 2. Now, wow, that's looked like a little taunting there.
I was going to say the way they've been officiating taunting this year. That was definitely a little extra, but they give him a warning, and now we'll go.
Elliott's going to take a break here. Hopefully he can recover there. Got a little issue, looks like, with his shoulder here. Hopefully we can get him.
Please no.
Yep.
Please no.
Hopefully we can get him taken care of over there. He's a tough kid too.
Yeah. For him to come out.
Yep. Hopefully he got a little stinger there on the shoulder.
And that's it. Yep.
And looks like nearly offsides there. And it's going to be timeout by the Red Hawks. Let's take a break too with them. And it's you're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV Red Hawk Network.
Commercial break, guys.
Big third down here by the Red Hawks. Welcome back to Foreman Field. 7-0 Concord on top of Goshen. Goshen is driving 3rd and 12 here. It's going to be Diaz with Miller in the background.
Taking a look over now.
Backfield.
We look a little bit different without 21 out there, so
Yes,
hopefully
we
he's
do.
going to get some treatment and get back in
It's
there.
going to be over the top there. It's going to be touchdown! Nearly a touchdown!
Oh, my gosh. Great pass, great try by Colton Rapp. He had it and was just kind of knocked out there right at the end, but a great effort by Rapp. I thought he brought it in. He had it, and it was just knocked out. Great job by the defender there.
Man, he had it in his hands and fell down. It was actually a really good defensive play because he went to the ground with the ball.
With the ball. It just kind of knocked out.
Okay, we are going to try a field goal here. This is going to be Macias Lopez.
30, it looks like.
The holder is
Logan
Mishler. And it is 4th and 12. I would imagine we'd go ahead and try this field goal there. 4 seconds, 3 seconds on the play clock, and that's going to be, we're going to need to snap it. We do. It's going to be a kick. It's going to be up, and looks like no good.
Oh, just pulled it left.
No good by the Red Hawks there.
Good try. Definitely plenty of leg, but that's, we felt like we had a great drive. It's, kind of just for momentum purposes.
Yeah.
We needed some points on the board. We didn't get it, but defense, let's see what we can do here. A really good drive.
Yes, and another really good sign. Elliott back in the game there.
Good.
Probably just got a stinger.
I will say that Lindsey's asking the sideline ref, why wasn't the clock reset?
Yeah.
It's a good question because we were definitely rushed.
Okay, great drive by the Red Hawks. Didn't get points on the board, but probably one of the better drives that we've had, honestly,
it looked
all
good.
year.
We moved consistently. We took John 7 minutes off the clock.
Yep.
Kept our defense off the field.
It's going to be quickly Brunner. It's going to be out to the flat there, and it's going to be complete there for a gain of about 5 yards.
Okay. Again, we read it. We had guys in the right position. Just overran it just a touch, but not a backbreaker there.
1 minute to go in the fourth quarter. Red Hawks certainly competing. This is an opponent that potentially could be a sectional opponent.
Yeah.
One of the 4 teams in our sectional. It's going to be Brunner in the shotgun with Brevard back there. And it is going to be a handoff to Brevard. He dances around a little bit. He's going to pick up a first down across the 30-yard line. And that will move the change.
Jazik Clevenger and Spencer Elliott there on the tackle.
We got a couple more NLC games after this. I don't know, maybe you know the schedule better than I do, but
yeah, 2 big ones against the Northridge, followed by Northwood. Northridge is going to be on the road. Northwood, last game of the season, will be here at home.
Brunner quickly out to the flat to Brevard. Brevard's going to take it all the way to the sidelines there, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 8.
Ooh, got a flag down though, John.
There is a flag out there, probably a holding on the receiver maybe.
I like that.
They just look like they're in slow motion, Concord, and usually that's a good sign when they're moving the ball like that.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. It looks like they're in slow motion because they're just so smooth, but I don't think they're in slow motion.
No, clearly they're not.
So a negative play there for the Minutemen.
Gonna bring up 1st and 15, if I'm not mistaken. You know who I saw on the chain game down there?
Steve
Kircher.
Guy's been doing it forever. Love that, sir.
GHS basketball player.
Yep.
That's going to be
Great
Runner
family.
looking down the field. He's going to scramble around, and he's going to go outside. He's going to be out of bounds after a gain of about 6. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Yep, and that was Diaz, the senior Diaz, Alexander Diaz, chasing him out of bounds there, number 13. Good to see him out there on defense.
And that's 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Probably time for 1, maybe 2 more plays.
Got Sean Johnson,
Ooh.
Beckham Rivera. Looks like Jackson Miller rushing.
Yep, handoff to Brevard. Brevard's going to be swallowed up there after a gain of about 2 or 3. Good job by the Red Hawks. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarters. The Red Hawks hanging in there.
If they learned anything there, John, it's we can compete.
We can compete.
Let's go.
You're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV, Red Hawk Network.
Should have spicy brown and regular. Yours is spicy one still? Yeah. Something like that.
Welcome back to Goshen Red Hawk football. It's 7-0. Concord on the march here with the ball. It's going to be Brunner looking out to his left, switches over to right. He's got some room to run there, and he is going to run there and gain
they got the first.
close to a first down. Or yep, looks like he got a first down. First down for the Minutemen.
So dangerous when it's a short third down for them with the weapons they have for him on the outside and then his ability to scramble. It's really tough to game against that. But Clevenger did a good job of holding his own, driving him out of bounds, just enough for the first down.
There seems to be a little confusion here. What's going to be having ball at the 42-yard line. I don't know if they're getting another football or what.
I don't know.
That referee is
his hat's off.
Yeah, he's got a haircut like yours.
It's the so they didn't give him the first, John.
They did not.
No, so we got a big 4th down and 1 here. Let's go. This would be something. This would be something.
This would be something for sure. Let's see what they do on short yardage here. It's going to be 4th and 1.
It would involve Brevard, but we'll see. Behind that big offensive line.
It would be nice to get a stop here. It'd be something.
Send it.
It's going to be Concord football 4th and 1. That's going to be Brevard. Brevard's going to be off the edge. He is going to hop over one, dodge another.
Good job, Red
out of bounds. He's hard to take down.
They have a great offensive line. He's a great running back. It's going to be real hard to stop those 4th and 1s, but they hung in there. We hung in there.
We are most definitely hanging in there.
Oh, Cooper Wyatt needs to come off, looks like. Sent in 55. That's Jared Amaya, senior. So if he can get some work done there in the middle of the front line.
Okay, we've got to hold him here. Concord looking at the wristbands here for the play. Looks like most of the skilled players have wristbands. Brunner in the backfield all by himself. He's going to look to throw, and there's somebody open deep, but he's going to tuck it. And he's going to end up throwing it deep. It's going to be picked off. Catching it there is going to be through the hands.
That was one that was, it was an ill-advised
Alex
throw.
Diaz there.
I think Diaz was just so excited he just mistimed his jump just a touch. It grazed off his hands, but was still able to pop the receiver. Just tough luck there, but what a close to a big play.
That was a gain of about 32 yards there on the pass.
Write that down, 32. Okay.
And it is going to be again Brunner in the backfield.
5 wideouts, nothing in.
It's going to be look to his left, quickly over to Brevard there, and it's going to be brought down. Good
Carter
tackle there.
Yeah.
Multiple guys coming through there, and it's going to be, that's going to be a gain of 1.
That was a very generous forward progress that they gave to him.
I thought I was going to say loss of 2. A gain of 3. I was 5 yards off.
I think you were right, and yeah, interesting spot. But I love seeing the kids fly to that ball. Carter Diaz was there first, but a group followed. That's what you're going to have to do against a back like Brevard. He's back in the backfield now.
Okay, we got 2 receivers to the right and the left. Brunner's going to take it himself right up the middle. There's a huge gap there, and it's going to be looks like real close to a first down inside the
late flag
15-yard line.
Late flag.
Brunner lost his helmet. If I'm not mistaken, he's going to have to come out for a play, unless they call a timeout. There's a penalty marker. We're going to have to wait and see what it is. Looks like, okay, that probably would allow the player to put his helmet back on.
Yep. Also, don't want to cause any concern, but Carter Diaz just came off. Looks like he was kind of shaking his arm. Jameis, I think Van Hoosier's in for him, but Carter's in the tent. We'll see how quickly he comes back out.
Coach mentioned maybe a pinched nerve in his shoulder. He's got a broken finger for sure, confirmed.
Kid's a gamer. and he's still out there playing both ways.
Yep. It's going to be Brunner's going to hand off there to Brevard, easily in for the touchdown there. And it's going to be 13-0 now for the Concord Minutemen.
A little bit more resistance there by our defense on that drive, but
Get
still
down,
just couldn't come up with the
Tanto.
big play. I feel like this has been competitive. They have
Yeah.
taken advantage of their 2 drives,
Being,
got points on the board. We had a great drive, just couldn't quite convert, down in our own
That's
zone.
it.
But I'm excited to
That's
see
it.
the offense coming back after this.
I'm certainly
18.
not a football coach, but you got to know playing a
Come
team of this
on,
caliber, you
Tyler.
got to make them earn everything they're
Yeah.
getting, kind of a bend but don't break, and then you got to move the football on offense, and we're actually doing that.
We're
Like the
doing that.
recipe is there
Yep.
to be able to compete at this level. At least that's what it looks like there. It's 14-0. Concord on top of
You
Goshen.
need to do
You're listening to Red
better.
Hawk football on GTV Red Hawk Network.
That's all you get, two girls.
The Mr. Way.
Yeah, you got 2 over there. If you only 2, that's fine. You don't have to.
Dalston, nothing. Tanto. 14.
In the cabinet.
Oh,
I thought, why did she ask me where the paper
sorry,
plates
my
are?
brain's like not working right now. Okay, what are the, don't answer that.
The buns?
Come on, Dudley. Need to do better.
Yeah. Kyrie gonna eat?
He's in the middle of the game, but probably.
Alright.
So after
Ready.
Yeah, I wanna eat.
Welcome back to Goshen Red Hawk football on GTV Red Hawk Network. It is Concord on top of your Red Hawks, 14-0. It's going to be kickoff here by Concord. It looks to go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback out to the 20-yard line. John, we're talking just briefly off air here. Gosh, they convert on 4th and 1.
Yep.
We have an interception that goes right through Diaz's hands into the hands of the Concord player. We have a touchdown in our hands. And so
Go, guys.
and I'm popping all my joints.
No, you had some. One is enough, Daisy.
There's still ketchup in there. It's just,
Okay.
I can grab it with my hands.
Mhm.
Is
If
it
it's not
food?
hot, I don't think it's hot.
Ew.
Grease?
Plain.
Sorry.
Come on, make it up. Thank you. That's all you. All right, then. Are you streaming?
Yes. All right with me.
Come on, guys.
You had some. Remember?
On about the I believe the punt is the ball back to Donald. Let the go fourth down Dustin.
What? There's another one there. Just get rid of that. Throw it away if you don't want it. It shouldn't have been, man. I tried this for a long time.
I think that's true.
Love the punt.
Okay, 14-0, 7:47 here in the second quarter on a really beautiful night.
Great position, field position for the Minutemen. Feels like a really big drive, John.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, just don't want to let this one get out of hand this early here.
Yep.
And
Where we started. But
get
here
that.
we go. 4 down linemen for our defense.
You can tell this.
It's going to be Brunner who's going to be handoff to Brevard there. He's going to kick it outside and easily around the edge there. He's got some room to run. Down to about the 25-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 26 for Brevard. Boy, he's quick.
He's quick. The line gives him space, and with our defense so spread out, trying to cover their 4 and 5 wide receiver sets, it makes it very difficult, especially when he gets some space.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Minutemen. Concord comes in 5-1, ranked number 5 in 4A. It's going to be Brunner. Again, handoff right up the middle. And it's going to be taken down there by Elliott. He didn't get touched until about the second or third layer there.
The hole was big. Our defensive line just looks, we're walking. Let's go. We got to get some energy here, boys.
Nicholas Johnson on the carry. Quickly, Concord snaps it. They're going to do right back up the middle, and there's room to run there. Again, brought down there by
Jack Kreider on that one. Great tackle there. When we're calling out our defensive back and safeties' names too much on these run plays, it's not necessarily the
really good point.
what we're looking for. But here we go.
Okay. Oh, that's weird.
6:55 left in the second quarter, and it is going to be Brunner in the backfield with Brevard. Nope, not Brevard. It's going to be a handoff there to number 20 again, and he looks like he's going to get into the end zone.
That's
number 20. Get hit.
It's
Nicholas Johnson.
again, yep.
He is a 5'10", 175 running back. Boy, they got some dudes, don't they?
That one was easy.
Yep.
I think our second series for defense, we did put some resistance in there. This one just looked, and it, that's what happens when we're offense. Why that first drive was so valuable. Our offense this last time was 3 and out. Defense felt like they're right back out there. They looked tired this time. Hopefully our offense can, let's put another drive together, choose some clock, and put some points on the board before half.
Brevard is the holder there, and that's going to be offsides on the Red Hawks there. Diaz trying to get that block kick. We've seen him do that a couple times this year.
It's fine.
I'm not.
We have a bunch of JFL football players out there running around, looking great, having a great time here. They were all trying to catch that extra point. They need to move about 20 yards back
that's a good point.
if they want to have a chance.
I don't know if you remember this, but back in the olden days, they had the middle school section down there, and boy, there was some fun times down in that section there. But we do have the JFL over there with all their jerseys on.
Yep, last game's tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. Go out at Pringle Park, John.
And that's going to be good by the
into the soccer field. Impressive.
Yeah.
I got to stop following these PATs.
He might play soccer there, but let's go ahead and take a break. You're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV, Red Hawk Network.
Come on, what's my finger? What's my finger?
Goshen need to did
Stop.
it Goldman.
No. Daisy, I already fed you.
Welcome back to Goshen Red Hawk football on GTV Red Hawk Network. And tonight's game at Foreman Field, it is 21-0, 6:44 left in the second quarter.
Looks like, John, our student section, I always like to check out our themes. Looks like it's
Yeah.
America, Night of America. Our cheerleaders
Nice.
have it going. The students look great. See some flags draped.
Yes, awesome job by the students. We got a good following of students for the most part in football and basketball and even soccer in some of the film dives. You've seen some of the soccer
The crowds
there.
are awesome.
I think
Speaking
soccer.
of boys soccer, sectional start next week, Monday. They're at Northridge against Northridge at 5 o'clock.
And we got several state-ranked teams.
4
in
ranked
our
teams in the sectional. It's a section. What do they call it? Like the sectional of death. I don't know if we.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's-
Here we go.
I think you're right on that with Goshen, Northridge, Penn.
Elkhart, all ranked.
Yeah.
And Concord. Concord's ranked. Northridge and Mishawaka are not ranked. Northridge is good enough to be ranked, so it's
Yeah.
almost like there's 5 ranked teams in that.
Well, that'll be
that
interesting
section.
next week. That starts Monday night, I think. All right, here we go. Back to football. It's going to be play action pass. It's going
Get
to
rid
be
of it, Carter.
Diaz is going to look off and doesn't get rid of it in time. And it's taken down for a loss of 3.
Yeah, I wanted to go outside. It looks like he was looking at Jack Kreider, I think. Just wasn't anything there. We talk about the negative plays, John. It's hard, with losing 4 on first down versus gaining 6 puts us in a hole.
Yes, and it's going to be second, and that's what happened last drive.
Yep.
The first drive, we got some positive
Those
plays
first downs were
going
getting
forward
some-
there.
Yep, getting Spencer outside, running it, catching it.
Okay, it is going to be second and 13 here. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. And it's going to be Elliott on the outside. He's got no room to run. He gets past one guy, 2 guys, and going to be pushed out of bounds there. And that's going to be a gain of, 13, 18 yards.
What a great play design. He caught the snap in motion, John, and was off and running. And that just tells you the athletes that Concord has. Not many people catch Spencer there.
Yes, and you know what? I think you're right. There's about half the teams on our schedule that
here we
have a
go with
touchdown.
with our
That's
interesting
going to be
set.
Oh, we were not set, not even close. Actually, not even close. we had
our guys
we had
were
false
just getting
start.
over here.
Does look like we have some guys that maybe crank up the sense of urgency just a little bit. Yeah,
We're doing a little bit of walking. But we also have to make sure when we're moving 5 linemen out to the far sideline, give them their time, make sure they're set before snapping that ball.
At halftime, we have assistant superintendent Javier Jimenez that's going to join us at halftime.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So I'm excited to talk to Javi at halftime. I just saw him up here on the rooftop, so we'll look forward to seeing him or talking to him at halftime.
Go first and 15 now, John.
Diaz in the backfield is going to look to his right, clearly out to the wing there, gain of about 5. He
can sling that ball with broken hand or broken finger and all. Slung it. Colton Rapp, great catch, got out of bounds. That's the positive play. Now it's for 4 or 5, right? But
second down and about maybe 10 or 11 here. 5:48 left in the second quarter. Looks like Kreider all the way out to this side here. And Diaz looking over to the sidelines there for a play. Clevenger in the backfield. Diaz with the snap there, a little option play.
Oh, yeah.
Flip over, and it's going to be a gain of about 4 or 5 yards. Have we seen that this year?
We have not run the option much. I liked it there. Carter did get lit up, though. That's one of the risks of that play.
Yep.
And I also like that Jacek got downhill. Just said, okay, probably I won't break it for 20, but let's get 5, 6, 7 yards, see what happens. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh, what was that? Holding on the Red Hawks there. I didn't see that flag or the hold, to be honest. It would be 2nd and 20.
It's these, negative
Holding.
plays that put us in really tough spots.
Yep. One thing we, knock on wood, have not done is turn the ball over, either on downs or through a fumble or an interception. That's good. We talk about limiting turnovers in order just to compete.
Yep. We got looking at third. I think it's 2nd and 16. The scoreboard says third, but I think it's 2nd and 16.
I think it is too here. Red Hawks are going to take out. Let's take a timeout with them. You're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV Red Hawk Network.
Some new stuff can wait.
Sometimes by the time I get down there, the line's like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, then don't worry about it. Seriously.
oh no, I'm very interested.
Why?
All right, here we go, boys. Third. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. At halftime, I'll just give you this. Thanks for doing that.
Welcome back to Goshen Red Hawk Football on GTV Red Hawk Network. And tonight's game at Foreman Field, it is 21-0 in favor of the Minutemen. Goshen has the ball at 2nd and 20 maybe.
16, yeah. John, I got to tell you, before we get back to football, you've lined up some great interviewees this season, this year. Superintendents and super assistants. You got Brent Miller and Travis Elliott up here. You got some great students up here. It's been fun.
The band booster.
Yeah,
that was
Joel DeBott that was a great one.
Great interview there. And it's going to be Goshen football here. Carter's going to roll out to his left. It's going to have somebody open. It's going to be out of bounds Spencer. Spencer does lose the ball, but I wonder, complete there. I don't know.
I think
good thing they can't review that.
When he went to the ground.
Doesn't it bother you, like watching Major League Baseball, the NFL? The replays are insane.
No, I don't know. Well, let's watch this 2nd and 7.
We gotta do that.
But
3rd and 7 here. It's gonna be
replay last night in the Cubs game.
Yep.
Pete Crow Armstrong at second base, hand barely coming off the bag on that steal.
Yeah.
It's like that's not what replay's meant for.
Well, we have 3rd and 7 here. Probably 2-down territory.
Oh.
It's going to be miscommunication there. Diaz was looking long. And, yeah, I think Spencer had a great catch there, caught the ball, established his feet in bounds, at least one, but he did not have control throughout the pass
ball
there.
went about to lane 8, I think.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like where it ended there. Here we go.
And it's going to be 4th down now, 4th and 8 here. And it's going to be, I think all year it's the same thing. We've gone for it there, and it's going to be a false start. That might change things here. And number 75 there, false start.
Now we are punting.
Yep, now we are probably going to punt here. That's going to take it back to 4th and 13. Brevard is going to hang back in the backfield here.
Just some critical flags.
Yeah.
Right? Critical flags that at times we just can't have it, especially giving them the ball back with 5 minutes left. That's, ooh.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. Let's get a good punt off here.
Yeah. Spencer is going to be back to punt it there.
Who I wouldn't punt it to.
Yeah, he's not back very far either. That would be, he's only 20 yards. He's only 20 yards.
25.
Well, it's going to be a timeout by the Red Hawks. Let's go ahead and keep it here, John. Let's talk about some of the things we're seeing around here. We got the band down on one side. You know, there's a lot of kids involved in the band at Goshen High School.
John, they announced the seniors in the band. It's senior night for the band here tonight before the game. And I think it took 20 minutes. That's how, I mean, what an amazing display of the number of kids that are involved in that amazing program.
They lined up all the seniors.
Yeah.
Okay. I looked up on the clock. There was 37 minutes till the kickoff.
Yeah.
Then I looked down Alumni Plaza
They're coming
from the
down.
rooftop. There were a line of band members all the way to the front gate back there.
Yep.
So I don't know exactly how many we have, but I would say it's in excess of 80 to 100 kids. I don't know. We got the flag corps doing great. They've done a great job in their competitions. As a matter of fact, I think the drum corps is going for 4 in a row in terms of competitions.
It's amazing to watch the time that they put in during the summer. You see it. You see it out there when you watch their performances.
Cheerleaders do a great job too. We probably don't mention them enough, but
No.
school spirit as we have
4th down and 12. It looks like we brought our offense back on the field, John.
Oh, offense is on the field. I was watching the cheerleaders do that thing down there.
Yep.
But it's going to be Diaz looking over the top there for Rapp, and it's going to be, he reached for his flag too.
That's
Oh,
I mean,
man.
80 had his arm, was keeping him off the ball,
Yep.
and there were 2 zebras right there staring at it, and nothing.
I think he reached for his flag.
Reach
And
and throw it.
Hecklinski is talking to the official there. But it's
Tough break.
Either way, it's going to be no flag.
And it's going to be Concord ball.
I really think he was thinking
Well,
about
that was
it.
third. See, there was Yep, Concord ball. Here we go. But tough break, but now, 4:52 left. Let's short field. Ruh-roh.
Yep, that's exactly right. Couldn't have said it any better. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Concord Minutemen on the 35-yard line. It's going to be Brunner. I believe. Is that a different quarterback?
Nope,
Am I
Brunner's
just
still in
seeing
there.
things? Are you sure?
Number 5, right?
I thought Brunner. Okay, I'm seeing things. I apologize. 100% was Bo Brunner.
You're doing
number
great, buddy.
5. Can you name a professional quarterback with the number 5, an all-time great quarterback, number 5?
I feel like this should be an
NFL?
easy trivia, but I'm
You know why I ask you that? Because I can't think of any great quarterback at number 5. That's
well,
weird,
the way you
weird
said it,
quarterback
like you
number, I
had
know.
somebody in mind.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That's going to be a run up the middle. There's going to be plenty of room for Brevard. He's going to take it down to the 8-yard line.
And
No, I was just thinking.
who's been impressive is Anthony Diaz, the senior that's getting his first start out there at corner. I mean, yes, it was a few yards downfield, but got off his block, knocked him out of bounds. Love seeing that.
Good catch there. It's always good to see seniors playing well.
Yep.
It's going to be Concord football on the 10-yard line. And it's going to be Brevard again, right up the middle. He dances around, cuts 2 or 3 times. He's going to be brought down after a gain of probably 3 or 4 there.
Now, is this true, and we're just that bad? But Google's telling me that Joe Namath, Johnny Unitas, and Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes
He
is
doesn't
not
wear number 5 now, but has he worn
Are you
it?
sure?
I mean, this.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, John.
No, if Patrick Mahomes wears number 5,
doesn't.
somebody should text us, give us an indication.
Great job there.
Brevard.
Oh, my
what
goodness.
an athletic move there. If that's
Stepped
a
out of
touchdown,
bounds.
stepped out of bounds at about the 2 or 3 yard
I
line.
mean, a really good effort by the Redhawks there, stringing it out, pushing them out. Just tried to get the edge there.
Yeah, Donovan McNabb is another one. I just thought of that in my head. I thought of Donovan McNabb.
Oh, boy.
Is that it? Okay. I
I'm
just
not-
think
I'm not-
it's an odd number for a quarterback, but hey, whatever. Single digit. And that's going to be a high snap there, and that's going to be up the middle. It's going to be Brevard pretty easily up the middle.
Yeah,
It's going to be 27.
Mahomes is 15. I don't know what Google this
Yeah.
AI. That's why I can't trust AI all the time, John.
No, you can't. That's right. I mean, what? Jeez. 15, duh, right?
Yep.
And that's going to be 27-0 here. Touchdown by Concord. So she'll bring in their kicker.
Joe name. Come on, 12. I mean, this was just wrong information. I'm sorry.
All of those were false.
I think they were just wrong. Yep. Here we go.
Well, snap there. Brevard's going to hold it. That kick is going to be up and good. And we'll take a break as you're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV Red Hawk Network.
28.
Welcome back to Red Hawk football here. Concord's kicking off. I think we got Rapp, and who else is back there for us?
Jamarian Cochran, I think, as well.
Okay, it's going to be a kick. That might be returnable there. And it is going to be caught by Cochran there. He's going to look, and he's going to juke one time. He's got a little bit of room there. He's going to make it out to about the 22-yard line. We haven't called his name a whole lot, have we? Who's that guy?
Well, I don't think he's a junior, running back and outside linebacker. But, yeah, we haven't called his name much. So great to see him out there. Great return.
Yeah, it was. I will tell you that our little trivia question spurred a few texts on my phone, which is great.
Did anybody give us an answer?
After I thought of Donovan McNabb, somebody texted in Donovan McNabb. Clearly, I was the first one to think of that. Okay, be honest with you. I didn't think of it until I saw it on my phone.
All right, here we go. First down. Let's get a drive together offense. Let's go.
Might have to have more trivia in the second half, but like you said, we're going to have to know the answers there. With Diaz quickly out to Elliott. Elliott's going to get that catch for a gain of about 2 or 3.
Hey,
love those first down, first down plays that we can get some yardage on. Quickly, it's going to be 2:52 left in the first half. Concord on top of Goshen. It's going to be Diaz again looking out there. He fakes. There's going to be a fumble there, and it looks like.
I think Goshen got it.
Did we get on top of that there? That was a good hit there by Concord.
But I think Goshen was able to get back on it. That's big job there getting back on it. Yep. That's going to bring up, though, third down and about 13, John. And it's going to be a timeout for the Minutemen. They want to stop the clock, potentially get the ball back and have time to put some more points on the board.
I think that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right? So, obviously, in high school football, if you're up by 35, it is running clock. But, you know, I'm seriously, I honestly can say that I'm excited about us continuing to get better. Like, there's just something there. You know, we saw it on the first drive.
Yep.
You know, our ability in previous games to kind of force some turnovers that we have not seen tonight. You got to give credit to Concord. They just seem very methodical in their approach, well coached, and they're going to be really, really tough to beat.
They have some great athletes. I mean, John, you look at even their offensive and defensive lines, very athletic. They got some weapons. We've named Rivard and Brunner a lot, but they have more than just those two. It's let's see if we can get this first down. Oh, boy, they keep changing. 3rd and 14, but let's see what we can do here.
That was the previous play was a fumble by
Carter.
Yep.
Oh, strip. Here we go.
I heard somebody say concessions there. It caught my attention, even with the headset on. I don't know if I'm going to get my popcorn or not. Elliott's going to dance around. He's going to have some space. Elliott's still got the football still on his feet, and he's going to gain. He ran a lot there to gain about 5 or 6 yards, but still a good pass, good catch. And it's going to be Concord's going to take their final timeout here. Be interesting to see what we do here. Either punt or try to run another offensive play here.
Yep, it's going to be 4th and 7. We are deep, John. We're at their 24-yard line. But I also think at a certain point we just say the way they've looked on offense, Concord, whether they have to go 55 yards or 25 yards. Yep.
It really kind of makes sense, you know, what you just said right there. Beautiful night here at Foreman Field.
Perfect. John.
Well, I tell you what, when you see students, you know, young people here participating, and there's a lot going on. It's not just the football game. We just mentioned about a lot of kids being here. There's certainly in today's day and age, and maybe always, but, you know, kids and the opportunities to go out and do things that aren't so productive, to have kids here participating in things is really, really nice to see.
It is. It's a great night. It's a great atmosphere. Halftime, we're going to get to see the band again. We have your great interview that's coming up. Lots to look forward to. Let's go. 4th and 7.
4th and 7. It's going to be offsides there by Concord, and we've done a good job here the last couple of weeks of drawing some people offsides here.
I don't want to be critical of Concord. Obviously, they're a really good football team, but that's the 3rd or 4th time that their defensive line, and it's not just one guy; it's multiple guys jumping.
Any score updates you got from
Yeah, we will. I'll
Big
be
game,
giving you
Warsaw,
at halftime a big one. Last time I
Mishawaka.
checked, Warsaw and Mishawaka were knotted at 14.
There's going to be a punt that we've been looking for. That's going to be downfield. It's going to be dead at about the 35-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Concord Minutemen. So we got a couple more weeks of the NLC. Right now, Mishawaka is undefeated in the NLC.
Yep.
Right behind them would be Concord, Warsaw, I think both with 1 loss.
Yep.
And so 3 teams still vying for that conference championship. I think out of the mix, most likely would be that second tier. I think Northwood, maybe.
Northwood's lost a couple.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Northridge, Wawasee, Plymouth, and Goshen.
All out.
Yep. But I did see Northridge was up pretty big on Wawasee in the first half.
Yep.
We'll bring some scores, and I know Northwood was up 21-0 on Plymouth.
Brother looking for a pass there. He found it. It's going to be a pretty good block there by number 8. Tackle by Jack Kreider.
I can't see
Thompson
his
with
there.
we're going to have a chance to see Concord's 2-minute offense here.
But Kreider diving tackle there saved a very big gain. I think there was a lot of space open ahead, so good job there, Jack. Clock is down now under 2 minutes, John. No timeouts left on either side.
Okay, and it's going to be Brunner looking back. He's going to look for somebody open. Yeah, he does have all the time in the world. He's going to look to maybe throw it deep here. It's a wobbly pass, and it's going to be nearly caught there. Incomplete. Good coverage by.
That was Anthony Diaz again.
Okay, Diaz.
I mean, they've been going after him a little. He's been stepping up. I love it.
2nd and 10 for Concord. That pass is a little wobbly going up through the air there. Kind of hung up for a while. Probably lucky we didn't get it intercepted. Look at the artwork there by the band. I don't know.
It's awesome. Every week they add a little bit more onto their performance.
Pretty
Exciting
cool.
to watch. Minute 39 left. Here, let's get to halftime, John. Let's get to halftime.
Yeah. Regroup.
More points.
We get the ball to come out in the second half.
Yep.
And that's going to be Brunner here. Out to the wing is going to be Brevard. Brevard's going to get out of bounds. A gain of a couple yards there. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, really good job by Dominique King, the senior cornerback on the other side, number 9, one-on-one with Brevard.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that. And then Spencer came in to help finish it off.
Good job by King, right?
Yeah, Dominic.
Okay, nice job, Dom. Dom King. It is going to be 3rd and 8 for the Concord Minutemen. Minute 32 left in the third quarter here. And it's going to be a handoff there to Brevard. Going to be short, I think. Nope, he's still on his feet. And it's going to be out to the right side. What a run by Brevard there.
We had him stop short of the first down. I think I should say we thought we had him stop short of the first down. But he was able to break free and bounce it outside and pick up the first down. Minute 16, the clock is running, although now they just stopped it to spot the football.
At halftime here, we have Assistant Superintendent interview, Mr. Javier Jimenez. Is in our central office. Has stopped up for an interview here. This last few minutes here is taking a while here.
It does. They used up all the timeouts, but a minute 15 left.
I'm looking at the line of the concession stands. Brunner's got the ball carrying out to his left. He's going to have to throw the ball. He's going to throw it up in the air. It's going to be intercepted by Elliott. And it's going to be Red Hawk football with a minute to go.
Great play. Was that Elliott or was that Jack Kreider? Either way, great job.
Yep, Elliott. Spencer
Great
Elliott.
job. We needed that. John, we needed that.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I would like? I'm going to finally agree with you.
Throw a bomb.
I like the bomb call here, John.
Yeah. He's called a P-gun offense on the old Madden game there, but yeah, some good positive yards here. We get the ball to come out in the second half here, and look who's in at safety. I think that is Brunner, who just threw that interception. Is going to be back here, probably a big, tall guy. Maybe their prevent defense.
Yep.
Instead of Brevard, is going to be Brunner. Is going to be a sweep out to the left. It's going to be Clevenger out, and it's going to be a gain of maybe 2, and we might just kind of concede and get to halftime here.
Yep. That run call, I think that's our strategy, although we're lining up quick.
You know, when you're interviewing your boss, usually it'd probably be a good idea if you were if you had questions lined up, you know, like.
Oh boy! Great catch there by Colton Rapp. Maybe want to get out of it. Okay. Yep.
Nope. Oh,
the whistle,
man.
boys.
It's going to be forward progress there.
You know, I looked over to see all of your questions that you had prepped. It looks a lot like my stat page. Like your questions and my stats look a lot alike. Yep.
That's awesome. It's going to be 19 seconds here, counting down. It is 3rd down and about 4 or 5. Quickly out to the edge there, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I mean, that's one there with the time.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate you throwing it to the sideline, but either let's down it on 3rd down.
Yeah,
they don't have a timeout to stop it.
Do another one of those punts that.
Right, but we're still giving them a chance. That's.
It would take 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
We don't want to give them the ball there at that position there with 1 or 2 plays. Just punt that thing down. I think that's what Diaz is going to do. Diaz does punt that ball, and it is going to get far enough. I think is going to get out of bounds to give Concord one more play. Wouldn't be shocked if they just down that ball. It's going to be 1st and 10 at about the 48-yard line. Hang tight with us. We'll take a couple-minute break here. We'll come back with an interview with Assistant Superintendent Javi Jimenez.
We're in our prevent D. We've got guys
way back.
Way back. Yep. changing up here. If they're running a play, we need some pressure on Brunner, so he just can't sit back there and just wait. But we'll see what happens.
Well, they do have a complete team, John. Seems like it. They got good receivers. And we haven't talked.
Brevard's lined up as a receiver, some 5 wideouts. But go ahead. Sorry to interrupt you, buddy.
Nope. We haven't talked a lot about their offensive line. Creating the holes that they're creating up front is just, it's like the icing on the cake.
They got some dudes. Yep. Protection's been good. Here we go.
So he snapped there. Brunner is going to look long. I think they are going to try to throw it. That's a gain of about 10 yards out of bounds.
2 seconds left, so now they'll have a shot for one chance at throwing something to the end zone.
2 seconds left in the first half here.
Brunner's coming off the. Oh, they're going to try a long field goal, John.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, that
would make sense, wouldn't it?
He's got a leg. This is going to be
60 yards.
It's going to be 59 yards. Yep. Here we go.
59-yard field goal. We have been bragging on this guy all night long, too.
Pumping him up too much.
The kid at Northwood, who's now, I think, at Missouri or something like that, has been kicking long field goals. Here we go, a 59-yard field goal attempt. I think we can return it here. The kick is going to be up, and it looks like it's got not quite enough distance there. Probably about 5 yards out of his nice try. And that'll bring us to halftime. And we'll go ahead and take a short break here. We'll be back with our interview with Mr. Javi Jimenez from Central Office here, our assistant superintendent. But we'll take a 2 or 3 minute break here, catch our breath, and we'll come back with that. You're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV, Red Hawk Network. Welcome back to Goshen Red Hawk football on GTV Red Hawk Network. In tonight's game at Foreman Field, here is 28-0. We have a few minutes here. We want to welcome to the broadcast booth Javi Jimenez, Assistant Superintendent at Goshen Community Broadcast Booth. How about this for a setup?
This is the best seat in the house. This is awesome. Beautiful night.
Yeah.
And now we get some nice music. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool up here. Now, we have had great weather. You know, we wonder what it's going to be like with the wind, and maybe that some of the rain will probably have to go downstairs into the booth. But as you look out there right now, just kind of start the interview off, you see students, you know, doing their thing, and the students, whether it's the football players, the cheerleaders, the students in the student stated for a plethora of opportunities for students.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not just the opportunities, but the level at which our kids perform during these opportunities. I mean, I get the privilege of kind of chasing the band around a little bit.
Okay.
I really enjoy what they do, and just seeing them perform every Saturday about this time, it's just awesome. I mean, how good they sound, how well they move, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Great things here at Goshen for sure.
Let's go back just a little bit for the network. Maybe they don't know you real well, maybe what your role is at Goshen Community Schools. But let's go back just a little bit. You got into education in some way, shape, or form. Maybe take us through what your path has been to your current position.
Well, my path is pretty simple. I am a failed college baseball coach. I thought that I wanted to play professional baseball growing up, and I had a chance to come to the States. I got an opportunity to play baseball at Bethel now University about 20 years ago. Actually, she's been an educator for her entire adult life, and so education was an easy path for me to follow, and started teaching at Jimtown Intermediate School. I was a fourth grade teacher and taught some high school, had an opportunity to coach baseball and softball, you know, throughout the years. That's where Mr. Du Bois and I crossed paths. And from there, you know, in administration, as far as administration, it's ironic. I was an assistant principal at Concord High School. That was essentially my first admin job in South Bend for about 3 years prior to getting here. But and now I serve our community as an assistant superintendent of elementary education, and I think this is the coolest job because I get to work with 6 of the most brilliant people that we have in our community, and they're such good leaders, right? Like they push and they pull. They expect a lot out of their staff and kids, but they're always there for them too. It's really nice to see how much they care, not just about, you know, the things that's me in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. But I have had limited opportunities to hang out inside of elementary schools, but when I have gone down there, it certainly is a place that you just kind of feel like there's learning taking place. The culture of just how things are run inside of the school, it just is a fun place to be. You know, the kids are at the age where certainly they're for the most part too of the early elementary, maybe even preschool. Some of the things that we got going on is certainly there may be somebody listening or watching that is certainly wondering, is Goshen the place for me? You know, and my family and my students, what would you say to them?
Absolutely. I mean, without question. I mean, it all starts with trust, and we're grateful that our community trusts us to take care of their babies, right? Like, I mean, we welcome them as young as preschool in some instances. Most of the time it's kindergarten. But yeah, I mean, they feel safe in our schools. They feel loved by our adults. I mean, we push them, right? High expectations for everybody, and so there comes a level of, you know, pushing, and sometimes we believe in our kids until they believe in themselves, right? But it's just such an awesome atmosphere. I mean, belonging would be the thing that I would encourage most people because it is what it is. I mean, our kids are safe here. Like they have a safe place to be. And again, warm classrooms and not kids are really well taken care of. I mean, and again, it starts with caring adults, right? And I think that's what we're fortunate to have here at Goshen.
That's awesome. And you know, I think in my head the at the end of the year, last year was my first year here, but one of the really cool traditions that Goshen does is have the graduating seniors go through their old elementary schools and just to see the face. Look, this is when you know tears streaming down their face of kids that they had in school and watching them. Maybe they haven't seen them in 10 years or whatever, but it was very evident to me that people care. You know, here at Goshen, and especially you know our elementary schools, that was really cool to see.
It is a great day. I mean, it is a culmination, right? Our teachers see our kids walking into our doors at age 4 or 5, and then, I mean, they may only be their teacher for a year, but they're teaching at Foreman Field, and again, it is the level of care that you get from everybody here, which was one of the drawing points when you know this was an opportunity for me to come, Mr. Du Bois. That was the thing. That was the constant. Is how nice the people are in Goshen.
Okay, so forgive me if I screw this question up, but I'm going to ask about maybe some bragging points, and sorry to put you on the spot here, but I know our superintendent, Jim Du Bois, talks about getting scores. Is there anything kind of educational mumbo jumbo that you can speak to in terms of things that we brag about in terms of where we're getting better at?
I mean, we're getting better everywhere, and I think that's just the expectation. And I mean, I think that what allows us to, you know, get better as an organization is the fact that while there is a lot of pressure, there isn't a lot of pressure, right? Most people may get offended about taking that approach of just a little bit better every time. It just works. I mean, we had tremendous growth in our I read 3 scores. I mean, we had you know, schools in 15 to 20% growth, and as a district we ended up with almost 8% growth, which is pretty significant when you talk about, you know,
sure.
500-600 students and moving the needle in that capacity. It was awesome, and you know, like congratulations. Our I learned for passing both ELA and math was, you know, almost 2.5% better. You know, and again, when you do that, that's like 200 kids.
Yeah.
200 kids that are performing better on that state standardized assessment, but. You know, that's how we get measured, but any metric that you look at, our attendance improved by like 15%. And again, we have teams of people that care so much and they're working. And I think that's another point of pride here is that, you know, as a classroom teacher, you have a great level team or a department that you can count on, and then, you know, great administration at the building level. I mean, we have a great team at central office with just so much experience and so many different personalities. I mean, it's just awesome.
Yeah, I would 100% agree, and just a great place to certainly work, and the amount of care, like you said, the how much people care about what they do. They care about the kids that they come into contact with. Before we finish up, I thought I would give you an opportunity. I see two maybe strange faces up here on the rooftop here, but I also have heard you hint around at how you enjoy playing golf. Maybe what do you do for fun? What about your kids? And then
Time as I can with the two over here.
Yeah.
So our Melissa is a freshman this year, and Andrew is a 7th grader. So we get to chase both of them around quite a bit. This is a fascinating game because I would tell people that, you know, when I left Concord, I was devastated because I loved it over there, but my love for Concord has diminished every minute that I spend
Right.
over here, and my blood is red again, and so that is awesome. Our kids are just awesome. I mean, they keep us young. We chase them around. Love golf. I love watching golf, which is probably boring for most people. I love playing. Don't have time to play a lot, so next time you
Yeah.
go, please let me know.
I will, most definitely.
But yeah, I love it. I'm not any good, but I really enjoy being out there, and it's a good opportunity to talk to people, right? Like one-on-one, which is not very frequent that we
Yeah.
have those opportunities. So, it's awesome. But yeah, family is important. It's like this because we have a
Yeah.
system that works at home, and everything is party of four. Wherever you see one of us, you'll see four of us. So
Yep. Well, thank you so much for everything that you do for Goshen Community Schools and joining us tonight on the rooftop in the broadcast studio. Any final message to any of the listeners out there?
it is an awesome place to be, and wherever I go, wherever I have an opportunity to represent Goshen, hopefully to many, many more years of success here. So
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us up
Yeah,
here in
thank
the
you.
studio. We're going to take a short break. We're about 2 minutes from kickoff here in the second half. You're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV Red Hawk Network. Welcome back to Goshen Red Hawk Football on GTV Red Hawk Network and tonight's game at Foreman Field. It certainly doesn't feel like we're losing the game up here. We got people dancing, we got the lights going
show
every which
going.
way. What a cool atmosphere here,
Great band
John.
performance and a great interview. The atmosphere is great. It looks like the Red Hawks are fired up to play the second half. 28-0 Concord, but one thing we saw from this team this season, so if you got
What do
some
you got for
MLC
us?
scores for you real quick. Mishawaka 21, Warsaw 14 at the half, Northwood 28, Plymouth 7, that's early third quarter, 28-7 Northwood, and Northridge is up pretty big on Wawasee at half, 28-7. In terms of stats, our yardage on offense was through the air, John. Very little rushing, but mostly through the air. Colton's Raps caught a couple. Logan Mishler's. I will say one thing I noticed at halftime, John. Jax Miller, our running back, key stalwart on defense, our long snapper, has his shoe off. It looks like he got rolled up on, his ankles swollen. So I don't think we're going to see him in the second half. Big loss for the Red Hawks.
I did see him limping around. We talk about the toughness of some of our players, and certainly Miller is one of them that okay, upcoming games. I don't think we talk about this enough. We got next week. Who do we have, John?
I think we have Northridge on
the road?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we finish off the year at home against Northwood. And then we'll have a week off, John, and then we'll have our sectional game. We could be looking at this same Concord Minimum team.
Yeah.
Could be Warsaw. I think the fourth team in our sectional
Here
at Foreman Field against
against
Minutemen.
Concord again. It's kind of the same matchup here.
So we'll get the ball first, John.
All right. So we get the The ball to open up the second half. It is going to be here kicking off is Concord, and that's going to be look like into the end zone there easily. And it's going to be first and 10.
85 is the boomer. That's
John.
Nathan Potter, the one that tried the 59-yard field goal for
Popcorn. As I was interviewing Mr. Jimenez, you go down and give me a box of popcorn, and I just realized why it's a bad idea.
How
You
do you
can't
eat it?
announce, and now I was dying for some popcorn.
It's sitting in front of you.
It's sitting in front of me,
Can't eat it.
but I can't eat it.
I'll take over play-by-play and color if you need a quick break. But
All right. Well,
here we go, starting at the 20. Let's put a good drive together, John.
just recreate that first drive of the game here.
Yep.
We're going in the same direction.
Key part was starting first down, getting some positive yardage.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can here on first. New set in the backfield here.
Yep. It's going to be a formation shift here. It's going to be Diaz in the backfield here. It's going to be snap there quickly out to Elliott. And it's going to be incomplete there through his hands and gets a pretty good.
That, John, he was looking at about a 4 or 5 yard loss.
That's right. Yeah, did. Yes. So Castaneda on the coverage there, and number 80 looks like a good-sized kid there.
They all do, John.
It's going to be a typical 3-4 defense there set up by the Concord. What's so funny? That's standard alignment for 3-4 cover 2. Oh, man. How many times can you bobble a football there?
But he kept with it. He kept hanging up there.
My.
So close.
I think he started the bobble at about 2 yards and almost caught it for a 10-yard gain.
Great effort there. Was that Mishler or Rapp?
I think it's Rapp.
That was Colton. Yeah.
What position does he play in baseball?
He's our catcher. Great player. Going to be obviously a senior, kind of the stalwart.
And 10. Third down and 10. Man, I see Max Media, of all people at the Goshen game. Check out Max Media on social media here. It's going to be Elliott running over cornerback there. It's going to be probably about a 5 or 6 yard gain.
Hey, we didn't get the first down there, but we won that boom there. He lowered the shoulder and rolled the kid. Oh, and there is Jack Miller back out there. Well, that's great to see.
You think a rolled ankle is going to keep on the football field, John? I wasn't going to say that earlier, but seriously.
That was great to see.
Well, I'm going to see if I can get a hold of Max Media on my cell phone. Man, it's like having a celebrity here at the game here. That's going to be a low punt. It is going to be tackled there.
Great tackle. Was that Dom King?
I think so. Nope, that was Clevenger.
Clevenger. Great job there.
Well, so this is a student from Wawasee High School. Not that anybody really cares about this, but seriously, he does have basketball players around the state of Indiana. These big-time recruits.
Well,
and
it's probably for the Goshen Redhawk.
Yep, I'd like to think so. We got some good ones on our side. Yep. Concord's got some good ones too, but you should check out his videos. Some of the top players, wrestlers in the state of Indiana he does videos for.
And he's still a high school student.
Yeah, absolutely. Started his own business. He's doing very, very well. You see him at 8.
That's great.
So anyway, check it out on TikTok, Instagram, Max Media. Some really cool clips and music that goes along with that, but makes good money too, by the way.
That's a great job for him.
Here we go.
Concord has their first string in still here in the third quarter, John. That
Runner's
I
going to pass
want to
it
talk
out.
about progress, but tackle.
And that's going to be a gain of about.
To continue to march. But last year when we played Concord over there, we got off to a very rough start. And I just remember Brunner and I think it's Jerron that went to Purdue, the running back for last year, were out of the game shortly after the first quarter expired at that point. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Minutemen. They're 34-yard line.
Okay, here we go. Stopped in his tracks. We didn't have too many of those in the first half.
No, that was great. That was Nick Johnson again running the ball, and that's the best job we've done. Kevin, that was a loss of 1. Woo! That was Alejandro Herrera. I'm just repeating what the public announcer.
Here's the funny thing is, people that are watching probably they can hear it through our mics, John. I do the same thing. So okay,
Yep.
Good.
He's been doing it. Great voice.
Yep. That's going to be a handoff there. That's going to be number 24 out to the wing there. It's going to be tackled by Mishler and
that's a sophomore, Terrell Suggs for the Minutemen. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to beat the public address now.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like it. We're down to 4 for the Concord Minutemen. 8:40 left in the third quarter. And it's going to be 12 seconds on the play clock here. Again, 3rd and 4. It's going to be handoff up front. And brought down in the backfield. That is Mishler in the background there. Like you said here, John, at halftime, there ain't going to be any quitting the Red Hawk
on the scene. That's a highlight play, John.
Yep, 4th down. Let's see what Concord does here.
I kind of want to see the field goal kicker again.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yep.
But they're going to go for it.
20 seconds on the play clock. Looks like they're either going to go for it or call a timeout.
Come on, Red Hawks. Let's go defense.
See what their best play is here. They might go to it right now. 4th and 10. Runner in the backfield. He's going to look back. He's going to throw it over the sidelines. It's going to be a play there.
Yep. The receiver took the DB about 2-3 yards past the sticks.
Yeah.
Made this move, came back to the ball. Very tough to stop and defend there.
Number 15 there.
It's 15 for us. It's Jameis Van Hoosier is a sophomore.
Hoosier, okay. All right, we haven't called his name a lot. Hoosier.
Yep.
I like Hoosier better. Okay,
There you go.
Concord in for the touchdown there.
Yeah, great play. And the blocking up front, the blocking outside. You want to talk about maybe a legal man downfield. There was a lineman making a block 12 yards deep.
Yeah. It seemed like there's student sections out on the field, too. I don't think that's legal. Are there lifters over there?
I think it's the injured players.
I need to ask somebody. I don't know how far you're allowed to go down there.
Yep. Good luck finding one of those.
Yep. It's going to be, who is that kicker? Have we said his name?
Yeah, we said it's 85. It's Nathan Potter.
Potter.
Got a leg on.
Kicker, senior kicker. Yeah, he can kick it. Do you know the kid I'm thinking about from Northwood? I don't know his name, but he was he a senior last year?
He had like a visit to Ohio State, so he was looking at big-time programs. I don't think they made an offer to him, but
I was told over in that area that he could go basically wherever he wanted to. Of course, have my sons that told me he's not a very good poker player. That's the only thing I really knew, and he could kick the football
and honestly,
a long
that's
way.
probably the only thing that matters for your sons when they're playing against you.
Yeah, right. Well, it's 7-17 here, and Coach Hecklinski getting fired up down there.
Let's go. John, we can put a button in this one, but it was Dom DeFreitas.
That's right.
Over at Northwood. And he did go to Missouri. Oh,
Did he set the school record for set the school or IHSA record for longest field goal?
Yeah.
I believe.
I think it was 62.
If we have anybody listening still, maybe they could text me.
I think we lost the Jugger as a kicker.
Really?
Yeah. The Mountaineers.
Interesting.
If we can believe this thing.
Yeah, that's a good point. I look down and see some students walking across, some of our best welders.
Are they really?
Brand new welding facility, John.
Stay in line, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. We got 13 welding booths in there, about 40 plus students, and we all of a sudden have absolutely, yeah. So people are really interested in learning more about our welding program. Again, 40 plus students in a community that can hire welders. Sometimes $23 to $28 starting pay for a high school student.
What a great skill to learn in high school. Super marketable once you graduate. But another great thing that our schools and the CTE program.
6 of those students are non-traditional students, which in terms of gender. So non-traditional student in terms of gender would be like in cosmetology would be males taking cosmetology, males in nursing.
I love that.
But in welding, we have 6 young ladies that are very talented taking the welding class there. And so we're very proud that it's open access to our CT.
I love it.
272 students this year in our half-day CTE programming. Okay, I probably should stop, right?
No, I think it's great.
We do have a football game out here. We got, all right, who's in the backfield there? That's the guy that returned the kick.
Yeah, Cochran.
Yep. So we got a new running back there. He's going to take the sweep there on the end around. He's going to try to get the edge, and he's not going to get the edge there. And he's going
to. I wonder if he came back from injury this week, but we'll have to do a little bit more investigation. But he caught that ball in the sweep, and there was 3 white jerseys tracking him down.
Yes.
Not a lot of room. And that's a 5-yard loss on first down.
One thing about not running the ball a whole lot is probably not a whole lot of practice on the blocking on the runs.
Part of it. We do a lot of pass protection.
I don't think we've turned the ball over tonight. We did have one fumble there. It's going to be Carter Diaz going to look, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. Man, there is not a receiver on that side of the field.
We didn't have any receivers down the field, period.
None. 0. I think once you get outside of the hash mark, you can throw it out of bounds.
Well, yeah, 100%, but I just meant interesting. I wonder if there was just a little bit of a mix, another tough tough distance for the old Red Hawks. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. 35-0 Concord. The clock is running and will be for the remainder of the game.
It's going to be roll out to his right. It's going to look. Diaz is going to throw it. It's going to be complete.
Yeah, complete to Spencer. Great. Threaded the needle. Spencer caught it. Took
good pass. Good catch there by the Red Hawks. It's going to be 4th down. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. You can hear me, can't you?
I can hear you, yeah.
Gosh.
That's why I took over the play-by-play. Was just like you get a couple of those kernels
popcorn. I'm only taking one. I'm trying to let them melt in my mouth.
Here we go. Big 4th down for the Red Hawks.
It's going to be a little pooch punt. Yes. Uh-oh. That is back there. It's going to be fielding.
Number 2,
Kamari. Jackson Kamari.
And with that return, it was basically 3 yards from where the line of scrimmage was.
I think a pooch punt works when nobody's back. But either way.
All right, let's go defense.
I wouldn't say punting is like one of our strong points.
No, but you know what is? I'm talking about special teams. I feel like our place kicking. I know we missed a field goal.
Okay, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's going to be a timeout. I need some popcorn, and we're going to take a little break here. You're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV Red Hawk Network. Welcome back to Foreman Field and Red Hawk Football. We do have some new players in here. That looked like a hold, but it's going to be running to the outside. It's going to be
Clevenger thought it was a hold too. We all did, except for the guys that have the yellow stripes.
We have a man down here. It looks like a cramp here. I'll tell you what.
Besides the up it. Here we go. Yeah, Concord has their backup quarterback. It looks like their backup offense.
We have, John, here's our opportunity, okay? We were just told by Mr. Staley there's still 40, 50 people listening to us on the Red Hawk Network.
Yeah, they must have lost a bet, John.
You know, one thing that we don't is a bad time.
No, I think we have a couple great sponsors led by the Goshen Gridiron Club.
Yes.
If you're at the game and watching tonight, you can see atop the scoreboard the Gridiron Clubs and their website, Goshen Football, but tons of energy, past players, football supporters that do a bunch of fundraising here locally on behalf of the Goshen football program. So really appreciate that group and the work.
We are not allowed, I think this is okay to say on air, we're not allowed to pay students. We just can't do it. So some of that fundraising stuff that we do, we can get some gear for our crew. We get them meals before the games when they come out and volunteer their time. So
this is, outside the school hours, Friday nights, that they're dedicating 3-4 hours. And so it's nice to be able to get them some food and some merch.
Thanks to B-Dubs for setting that up and getting that stuff ready for pickup. So I think the kids will even have some to take home, too.
Let's go. 3rd down and 5. Let's see if we can get a stop here.
3rd and 5 for the Minutemen. New quarterback in. He's going to hand off right up the middle, and it's going to be a gain of 5+ all the way down near the 5-yard line. There is going to be the run by.
Save the touchdown there.
That kid seems very quick, too.
Very quick. Yep. Well, when your line's, giving you those holes, right?
Yep.
But it'll bring it up 1st down inside the 5.
Those offensive linemen just sometimes, I think, in any football games, the unsung heroes.
Yeah.
There.
Control line of scrimmage.
That's in the backfield there. It's going to be covered up, and we just can't quite wrap up. Suggs is.
That was, I think that was Spencer Elliott. Is that Matthew Guarva? 28. Who's that? Anyway, good job there. Lost to 5. Might have been Alexander Ortiz.
Okay, it's going to be second and goal, right, John?
Second and goal now from the 10.
Second and goal from Suggs. Suggs is going to
Cooper
be
Wyatt with a great effort.
down. And that's Diaz helping him out.
Yes.
It's going to be a loss of a lot.
Yeah, 5 or 6. We're going to bring up now third and 16. All right, let's go.
68
2 negative plays.
Playing time in there.
Yeah, that's Morano.
Oh, Morano. Okay. Coming out of the game is going to be Rivera.
Yeah,
getting some well-needed.
Here we go. Big third down stop potential for the defense.
It's going to be shotgun formation. It's going to be looking for the end zone, get somebody wide open. That's going to be a touchdown pass there by J.J. Lee. He's a sophomore quarterback, probably their JV quarterback there. Super excited about probably his first.
That just had to be a little bit of confusion there, John.
Yes. There wasn't
I
anybody
think you could have completed that pass to him.
Left-handed.
Probably. I like it.
No.
But that's going to bring us, I think, with the running clock to the end of the third quarter.
Okay, time for some more popcorn here. These guys are always working over here. I don't know what they're doing. All we do is talk, you know.
Yep.
It is going to be the end of the third quarter.
They're going to let
get
the PAT go first.
Okay. Fourth quarter.
That's even their backup kicker, John. So here we go.
You're listening to Red Hawk Football on GTV, Red Hawk Network. We are back here at Foreman Field. Potter with the kickoff is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. You got some scores?
Yeah, while we're setting up a few changes.
Looking completely dominant.
Wrapping up the third quarter.
42 to
also still
nothing.
Northwood's still up on Plymouth 28-7, and Northridge might be the best defeated 0-6 team in the state, but they are up and up big, 34-7 on Wawasee.
So they're picking up their first win of the season.
Yep. They've had a very tough schedule, very competitive games.
Happy Tuesday lost to Gonzalo. The Goshen VS will be in 5.
Oh my gosh.
Rumfeld.
The next game.
It's going to be handoff up the middle. He's got a little bit of running room here. That's Cochran off to the side. He's going to pick up about 16 yards there. I think we're going to give the guy, is he a sophomore?
He's a junior, but what a great run.
Your son's everybody's a sophomore. I'm
totally
joking.
I love it. You should,
all right,
but that was a great run.
I don't know if the camera caught the look that you just gave me.
I
like,
did not.
Junior.
I didn't even look.
I know. I was kidding, though. Okay, junior class there. He's got short Cochran.
They lost
Who's in
the
that class?
Thunder.
Well, Carter Diaz.
Little
Oh, yeah, that's
Georgia
our
do
extra
fun on
quarterback.
the
We've got
season.
Anchoring the line on both
The thing will
and
be
sophomore class.
that
There's a good
was
future for
weird.
Goshen Red Hawk football, but
Next
we really
Friday
relying a lot on
night
our seniors too this year.
at
Great contributors
7.
with Mishler and Kreider and Kime and Diaz and that entire senior class.
So Cochran is getting the ball twice now tonight. I think he's got a total of probably 12 yards on 2 carries.
There we go.
Sharp
But that was a great run there.
is a new home for Goshen Red Hawks
I'm
football.
not sure, to be honest with you.
Why would we have any football? You know?
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's going to be 10:38 left in the 4th quarter here. Diaz still in the game. He's going to sweep it to
He
Cochran.
let go
Cochran's got
long.
a few blockers there, but he's going to have trouble getting back to the line of scrimmage. From this view up here, it looks like
Scott's in their backup. Well, there's not a. I don't think they've totally went to their backups yet on defense.
I wonder what their JV record is. Probably pretty good.
Probably good.
You know what? One thing, I was at Concord not too long ago. Inside of the school, they're a big school.
Yep.
Very, very large school.
Speaking of the JV, though, not to get off track, for those, I'm sure all of you listeners are going to be out tomorrow, not the high school. They don't have a football field, John.
That's right. They've been playing their home games at Elkhart.
They've been moving their home games around, and the JV game for Goshen Concord tomorrow will be at 10 at the junior high.
Cochran makes a couple of nice moves, but fails to pick up yardage there. Very good cuts. So what is up with their high school field?
They're getting a brand new turf, brand new. I actually don't.
Okay.
I think it's going to be an awesome, and it's just going to take a season to do it.
Diaz takes the ball up the middle, keeps it up the middle. Just out of curiosity, who is our backup quarterback now?
It's a great question. If he would go down with Cannon, not suited up tonight, still with a back injury. I don't know.
JV quarterback.
So JV, we got Alex Scales. He's a number 10. Mentioned Jameis Van Hoosier earlier, 15, and then we have our freshman quarterback, Harshberger, that does a great job. He was my QB1 in JFL for a couple years, so he's looking good on that freshman team as well. Oh, look at this.
It's going to be taken off. There's going to be Elliott trying to get the first down.
And he does.
He's going to get the first down there. That's going to be first down, Red Hawks there.
I'm not sure if that was coming just to make sure he didn't, and he made him whiff there. Great move, great job. Love it. Love to see it. Still the fight, right?
Yep.
Elliott.
Dog. What's that called? The rugby.
Looked like the rugby punt.
Yeah, just taken off, and he saw an opening, and he got a first down.
And here we go. Carter Diaz back on the field, and it's a first down for our Red Hawks again. But hopefully the Red Hawks are on the move. Oh boy,
it's going to be well, we don't see him
snap
under center a whole lot there, but that was a fumbled snap.
I think they were trying to get it to Spencer on the reverse or end around, but just didn't quite get that snap up, and it's going to be second down and 11.
We do have some student
trainers. We got some great ball boys. I think Carter Diaz's brother and Logan Mishler's brother. See him down there in the pink jerseys doing a great job.
Diaz out to Elliott, a gain of probably 2 or 3 there.
Completion. Just no chance to run without the ball there. Bring up third down, though, John. 3rd and 8.
To the right. Diaz looking to his right there. It's going to be a little screen action there. It's going to be Elliott. He's hard to bring down too, but it's going to be a gain of about 3. It'll bring up 4th down and 2 or 3.
I don't want to take away from this game because it's a big 4th down. I hope we're going. How do we feel about the Cubs traveling up to Milwaukee tomorrow to start the?
I wanted to contact you so bad, but I thought it would jinx the whole situation.
And
that's
be a tough
tomorrow.
Series
Starts tomorrow.
Yep.
What time is that first pitch?
What they do not.
Yeah, it is
Here we
tomorrow. Okay. And it's going to be Diaz looking long on 4th down. It's going to be it's going to be intercepted. The first turnover of the game there. Pass intended for 14.
Yeah, that's it's sophomore.
Yeah,
That's Wise Fisher Liam. Yep.
But great interception there by Concord. Our first turnover of the game.
Yeah.
It's going to be Concord
Concord's DBs have stuck with our receivers most of the night.
It's like they've given us that kind of that underneath stuff there to kind of make us march down the field.
Yep, but anything deep, they're riding right with them. So another chance for our defense.
I've heard coaches say in the past you just drag them to deep waters. You know, like you give them some things maybe early on, and then get into the 4th quarter, and we've had trouble. In terms of our depth of people playing both ways, and certainly it's been a physical game.
Yep.
65 is going to check into the game here, see if we can get some
a break up front there. But we got someone down here for the Red Hawks.
It's going to be another cramp. Yep.
I don't want to. I almost said good. I don't want good, but when compared to an injury, we'll take a cramp. Yep.
Cramp. When you get a cramp in your leg, man, it's like there is no fighting through that in terms of toughness.
It's debilitating.
Some fluid in you, maybe stretching out there, and that's
Jay's Clevenger. He's another guy that has not left the field a ton. Tonight. And it was hot to start. Right now, it's perfect. Or are you chilly? You're probably chilly.
I'm doing good right now. When are we back at home in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 weeks could be a different story. I don't know. Might need the heater on.
I'm not going to, I mean, this is not my decision at all, but
okay. Jazik, how about that first name?
Yep, right.
A pretty cool first name. Jazik.
Not to continue going back, but just looking at the setup up here in terms of the equipment, the cameras. We've lost a little bit of our staff, but the setup is just amazing.
Yeah, we have, I think, past TK's Kirby, he's got these videos on his phone that he watches and runs the camera and dances and sings.
And sings. He's in the men's chorus. They have a big concert coming up on Monday.
Is he? Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think he's, John, I think he's, and you are as well.
Right there. Okay.
Oh, my fault. We need to know what our students are doing beyond that. But so it sounds like we have a couple folks. And I heard TK has a solo. Yes.
Does he?
Yes.
I heard him singing up here. Dude can sing. Really.
Alistar, do you have a solo? No? Okay.
Oh, you got to be a senior. Do that. TK's a senior.
All right. 1st and 10 here for the Minutemen. I forgot a little bit about the football game.
Oh,
John.
yeah. Yep. 3:36 left. The good news is I know exactly how much time till the end of the football game.
Except the play blown dead. Yep. John, exciting news in the Short household.
Yes. Let's hear it.
I was walking in before the game started. While I was down there interviewing some of the kids, I was walking by the quarterback club. They're selling raffle tickets, gift certificates, merchandise. as we're raising funds for the football program. The wonderful sales folks talked me into buying a few tickets, put my wife's name on it, and we won a refrigerator from Lowe's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, and they asked me, how am I getting it home tonight? And I said, I don't know.
No, really, where's the refrigerator? It's not here.
We may have to, it's just sitting there.
I can pull it inside the school, seriously. I'll go help you load it into my truck.
225 left.
Just, it reminds me of the guy that hit a hole in one. He thought he was going to, like, Panama on vacation. Turns out he won a women's.
Instead, he got a women's driver. Anyway.
Yep. Okay. So we're wrapping up here. Just a couple minutes to go. Nice tackle. Let's make sure we get some names called here, John.
Yeah, that was Logan Mischler and Carter
Anybody
Diaz
new
again.
on the field there?
Matthew
68.
Guarva, 26, is in at linebacker for us.
13, that's Diaz.
Yep.
64.
And here comes Van Hoosier back and Carter.
When he comes off at the end of the game, you want to give him a standing ovation.
Jeez.
Don't you?
What a competitor.
Yeah.
Broken finger, don't worry about it. Pinched nerve, nah, not keeping me out. I'm still going to play both ways.
Does he play any other sports that you know of?
He plays basketball. If you can imagine how he plays football, think of that on the basketball court.
Nice.
Plays hard, rebounds. He would.
Somebody
sure he would say
Coach
yes.
talked about 43%. That's the other one, Ryan. Ryan
Diaz. Yeah. Carter's, I would say he's more, he'll set some great picks. He'll get some good boards.
Defensive guy, maybe.
Yep. And I promise you, what you won't question is his effort.
Yeah.
But Ryan Diaz is a shooter.
Yeah, okay. 6. Let's see. We got
Ryan is Micah's son.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. He did shoot 43%, I think, last year from three-point line. That's pretty good.
I don't think I shot 43% on layups. Here we go.
Crickets. I was going to say something nice, but I wasn't really sure what to say.
Crickets.
And nobody was defending it. No. Shot way better. No, in all honesty, just so everybody knows, you were a very good basketball player. Seriously.
That's not true. But anyway, let's focus on the game here.
Ability to dribble with the left and the right. Shoot with the left and the right, too, right?
I could miss layups from both sides.
Yeah.
Yep. We don't have to, but it looks like we're going to.
Yep. Diaz still in there. I think our first team's still in there.
I think we'd throw a bomb.
Yeah, might as well. It's going to be a handoff there to Cochran. Give him a rep there.
Doing a great job running the ball tonight.
Yep, he did.
That's a bright spot. And that's going to do it for us, John.
Okay, let's go over the schedule. Very end there. Very proud of the Red Hawks and the way they fought tonight. Certainly some positive things that we'll be able to take away, probably especially in that first quarter, the way we came out, only turning the ball over one time tonight, John.
The effort was there. The first drive. We were competing with these guys. Couple plays here and there, and then looking ahead, Northridge on the road. We have Northwood at home. We'll be very games, but I like this team.
Ability to
I like watching them. I really enjoy watching them, and I know the score was not in our favor, but when you watch guys like Elliott and Diaz and man tonight, there was no question about that. Congratulations to Concord. And really wish them the best until we see them again in the sectional. We'll have a little better feel for them at that point. But anyway, thank you to our incredible student production crew. My partner John Short, I'm John Everingham saying thank you for joining us. This has been Goshen Red Hawk Football.
No, it's not needed to October 11th.
They might take more money out of it. Oh. On the 11th. That's why I went to your phone and looked.
It's not in.
We said the tag team match.
Who?
That Evans and Drag neck. Ray finished with Logoza.
I don't care about that match.
Not every 24-hour smile is created equal, and that's the part they're leaving out. Gaps that trap food, receding gums, speech problems. These are issues you may deal with certain providers, and that's not even including the possible 10-month wait period for your permanent teeth. But not with Nuvia. Why is that? Because Nuvia custom designs your prosthetics with your health and healing in mind. If you're looking for results, there are over 35,000 5-star Google reviews, and with a dental implant success rate of 99.13%, the results speak for themselves. So if you're missing 5 or more teeth and looking for a permanent solution, don't wait. Take our 60-second quiz to find out if you're eligible for permanent teeth in 24 hours.
Thank you very much for being with us. It's a good time for this country, whether you have the hottest country anywhere in the world. I think you're hearing it from a lot of people, not just from me. We're doing very well in so many ways. And the gentleman on my right, we recruited him. We tried to get the best person. We got a man that you'll hear in a second has done an amazing job with respect to Social Security. He's running it, and he's running it like nobody ever even dreamt possible. And it's the 90th anniversary right now of Social Security. So today we celebrate that 90th anniversary of one of the most significant pieces of legislation ever signed into law, the Social Security Act of 1935, and we're going to make it stronger, bigger and better, really doing a job. In the campaign, I made a sacred pledge to our seniors that I would always protect Social Security, and under this administration, we're keeping that promise and strengthening Social Security for generations to come. You keep hearing stories that in 6 years, 7 years, Social Security will be gone, and it will be if the Democrats ever get involved, because they don't know what they're doing.